Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Hey, my name is Richelle, and I have been with Q for exactly a year. It was like right around Halloween when I joined. And so it was just fun kind of thinking about the past year and just all the ups and downs and twists and turns and just overall, like just being so grateful that I said yes to this company. So in the picture is my little girl. Her name is Elle. We have had way too much fun this week with Halloween and trick or treats and are still like coming off our candy high. But she is my world. And a year ago, I found myself a single mom, and I found myself flat faced on the floor being like, God, what do I do? Like I am a wedding planner, and at the time was a wedding planner, but weddings weren't happening in 2020. And I found myself with no income, all of a sudden a single mom, and having to walk that painful road and didn't know what to do. And I had a message one day from a good friend, known her for about 16, 17 years. And she called and just said, hey, I have been watching a girl named Francesca Fields, in a business, and she has been doing insane. So I finally got the guts up to talk to her, and I am joining this company. Do you want more info? And I was like, yes. Network marketing is something that I thought I would never do in a million years. And I had seen some people that I really admired do well with it. And I just kind of thought, like, that's good for them. People that got in early with like oils or hair company, hair products. And I just thought like, oh, that's cool. And then I saw other people do it super slimy. And I thought like, I will never touch that kind of business with a 10-foot pole. And you know what? Like it can be done so well. And I think that's when my heart is to come in and to do it well and to let mamas know, women know, and men that they can do this from home, that they can do this on their own timeline, that it is a blessing, and that residual income is so necessary, especially after what we saw in 2020. So my friend Brittany, to back up, kind of all over the place, she sent me some info, and I remember texting her, and I was like in the mall buying my daughter some shoes, and I was texting her because I was watching the comp plan video, and I was like, this doesn't seem right, like it's too good to be true. And she's like, no, that's like the best part, it really is that good. And then I remember sitting on the phone with her and just crying and catching up on life and letting her know where I was. She was letting me know kind of their financial stuff. And I just was like, yes, like I will do this. Like at that time, because I was walking through a difficult period, I didn't want to show myself on just social media, or I didn't want to be, like talking about it, but I was like, yes, like I will put my hands to the plow and I will do this. And it's been such a blessing. So just want to share with you a little bit um, about why it is a blessing. So the first slide is, these are our mentors. So this is Mark Wilson. He's the CEO and founder, and Jake Spencer, our president. Mark Wilson, little fun fact, actually won a couple of Super Bowls in the 80s. He was an Oakland Raider, which I'm from the Bay Area, so that's awesome to me. Even though they're in Vegas now, that's another story. But Mark Wilson was living the retired life and was bored. And he thought, like, is this what I'm going to do? Like every day, just like golf. And he kind of just got to thinking and found this business opportunity. And so he had launched this wellness company. And I'll talk a little more in a second about Dr. Kimberly. Got talking to Dr. Kimberly and started this kind of the Q Sciences wellness business. So they launched, and then fast forward, Jake Spencer came in actually as a consultant, and he wrote the comp plan. He was doing some consulting for them, and he liked the company so much he stayed and is now our president. And Jake has done really well in this line of business, and it's wonderful because he does so many trainings for us. So we are getting it from the best. So this S curve right here, this is what caught my friend Brittany's eye. Brittany, who's now doing insanely well with the company, as well as Fran, who she was watching, is still doing incredibly well. They are black diamonds, which in a few minutes will mean something to you. But what caught both of their eyes is that they were in network marketing before and just couldn't grow. Like they were doing okay and maybe bringing in a couple grand, but they couldn't get past like into some insane momentum because the company was oversaturated. And that is the problem with a lot of network marketing companies, is that they're at that place where they've been around, 7, 8 years. And, I can name 24 people that sell oils, and it's an amazing business. But what's special here is the right timing. We're where they were at, 7, 8 years ago. We're in that S curve of like momentum, and are going to be here for about another 5 years. So our company relaunched in 2018. Right now we have 1,200% growth. We were in 24 countries and counting. And when we say ground floor opportunity, that means like this is the start of something big. Not like, hey, we're trying to get our stuff together and it's going to be awesome. But like, we are ground floor. There is room for you, and we are only going up. We have all sorts of products. We have something for, I love it because I have like something special for each family member, like the kids stuff, the stuff for family members with maybe autoimmune issues, something for pets. But we have a lot of hemp products, which are amazing. And so the hemp industry is huge right now. I think it's projected to be like a $22 billion industry in the next few years. And for me, the hemp has been a lifesaver. The fuse, you put it under your tongue and it helps with like anxiety. It helps with mood. I don't know about you, but I only have one child. So for all of you that have more than one kid, sometimes I feel like I have too many tabs open, and I'm like, I find myself getting like short or frustrated, and maybe life is just happening and there's burdens going on. I can take a dropper of that and it makes me feel, the best way to describe it for me is like I just got out of a really nice bath and I'm relaxed. And so it has been the best. The other things that I love are all of our supplements, medical grade supplements. Dr. Kimberly, I keep talking about him, but he has developed some amazing things for us. And I love that his standards are like, we are going to do the best of the best, medical grade, and that he marries Western medicine with a naturopath kind of background. So marrying them both. So Q Core, this is our most popular product and in the most auto ships. But Q Core is actually made up of the 3 products on the right, the Max, the Align, and the Biotics. And I had some pretty, for lack of a better word, intense thyroid issues. I had a hypothyroid and I lived for naps. Like I would just go nap to nap. And then when I had my daughter, my hormones and thyroid, I felt like got even more wacky. And this has been a lifesaver. So the Max is a really high quality multivitamin, medical grade. The Align is the anti-inflammatory, and the Biotics are really a soil-based pro and prebiotic. So the way those 3 work, it's just like centers me, gets everything working correctly, and is just really like the basis for good health. And I know a lot of people rave about these. Okay, I'm gonna have Sarah unmute. Sarah is a dear friend. She's one of the girls on our team. She is an executive ambassador and like the mama of the 3 cutest little ones. Like she is raising them well, and she's a pastor's wife, and she's going to share a little bit about a couple of our new products that we just released.
All right. Okay, so I'm really happy to share with you all about the newest products that they just released in September. So they're pretty new and they are already like flying off the shelves. The collagen is always like back ordered. Like every time I look, I'm like, oh, it's on back order again, because that's how powerful and awesome they are. And we have testimonies to back that up. I have my own personal testimony of it. So I'll share that because I took the Reform and Rebuild. I took those 2 together for like I was like, well, I'm just going to try it for like just a couple weeks and see what it does. So I took them for 2 weeks, and, you know, along with, I was already doing like some kind of a little bit of exercise every day. And let me tell you, I could already tell a huge difference in my skin elasticity. I had back to back 2 C-sections, and my stomach has never been firmer since taking these collagen. They have really helped kind of like put everything back together with my body. And also my hair, I used to have really bad, like when I say bad, like after I had my daughter, my hair just started like falling out. And I was like, man, it's never fallen out this much, like shedding like a dog. And after taking the reform for a couple weeks, I've noticed that I'm not really having that issue anymore, and my hair is thicker, fuller, the healthiest it's ever been, compared to anything else that I've tried out there. This is not your over-the-counter powder collagen. This is medical grade. That's why they call it medical grade liquid collagen. It's very highly concentrated, okay? And it has, without getting into the science of all of it though, with how they explained it, convention, it uses like bovine and chicken sternal collagen, which is apparently, I guess, you know, in layman's terms, puts everything back together to where it's supposed to be working. And not only is this collagen, okay, get this, not only is this collagen good for like your skin and like physical appearance, it's also good for helping support stress relief, helps boost your mood. I take the Reform, the Rebuild, I take it now like every morning. And I think it just helps my skin stay clear, helps just the fine lines start going away. This is better than, you know, I want to say it's probably almost better than Botox. I've never had Botox before, but this collagen, in my opinion, is some of the best out there that I've ever had. And they also released something that is totally first worldwide. Okay. When I say first worldwide, that means what it means. Nobody else out there has been able to do this technology. Okay. So terpenes, I get a lot. I used to be in the essential oils industry, and I get a lot of people asking me like, okay, terpenes, yeah, that's essential oils. But it is not essential oils. It's like, this goes beyond essential oils, okay? Terpenes, they have bypassed the middleman, basically. You don't have to use carrier oils with this. You can use it directly. It's sublingually. You just need a few drops under your tongue, and it works wonders. Okay, so the Comfort one, we have 3 of them. The third one is supposed to be released soon, but I'll talk about the Comfort and the Chill. I tried both of those because I wanted to compare them to essential oils. And my honest thoughts are that they work instantaneous, and you can feel the effects right away because it gets directly to your system. And it's unlike any essential oil that I've ever used personally. You know, that's my opinion, because the Comfort one really brings pain relief for me. And also the Chill one kind of like gives you that chill feeling. One time I really had a really bad migraine. I'm talking about like one of those migraines that, you know, like starts in the back of your head and like goes to the front. And I was like, okay, I'll try this Comfort and see what it does. So I tried the Comfort, and then I laid down for a little bit, and within, I want to say 15-20 minutes, like my headache, migraine was almost completely gone, because that's how powerful this stuff is. So it's not just to make you feel good. It actually works and has medicinal benefits. So that's my testimonies on the collagen and the terpenes. I am never without those now, and so I recommend these products highly. That's my testimony.
I love it. Thank you, Sarah.
Yeah.
So this is Dr. Kimberly, and Dr. Kimberly, I don't know if any of you have heard of WebMD, but he was the editor there for 15 years. And his goal is, now that he is here at Q, as our chief science officer, is like, how do I be the best of the best? How do I do things well? one of the things with our Q Core, it was one of the vitamins in there. He said, it actually takes 4 a day for it really the potency to be right, for it to be effective. And the problem is I'm not going to sell it to anyone who just wants to tell people, oh, you got to take 1 vitamin a day. Like, they need to really be getting the benefits, and it takes 4. And Mark Wilson said, absolutely, like, we will do that here. So he is always, always, always pushing for the best, always, how do we be the top in the industry, always like, what is coming next, what do we need. They since I have been here in this past year, it's just been so fun to see everything that has been released, and always, again, the best of the best. Okay, my friend Liz is gonna hop on right now. She is an elite ambassador. She is a mama of 2 gorgeous girls, and she's a former personal trainer and now a nurse. And I just adore her. She just has this heart for others that is huge. And really, we connected because she just has a heart for helping people find financial freedom. So Liz, if you want to talk a little bit about the business side.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Liz. Like she said, I'm a mom. I am actually a traditional, aside from being a nurse, I'm a traditional business owner with my husband, Jeremy. And I am extremely passionate about residual income, financial freedom. And I truly believe that if it's on your heart to have that, it's definitely worth going after. It makes a huge difference in all areas of your life. I truly believe that. And I would also like to say too, so I had dabbled in network marketing off and on for years, and I thought I was done with it. I thought it was kind of sleazy. I didn't like it. I thought it was cheesy. And Richelle had approached me and showed me this business, and the first thing that caught my eye was it was classy. And I was like, there's not glitter everywhere. There's no hype. It was just very matter of fact, scientific. We have awesome products. This is what we have. And so then I peeked in it more. I saw the comp plan. It blew my mind. And then I'll get into later our financial freedom movement. And that kind of like solidified the deal for me, just the integrity behind the company and what they want us as ambassadors to accomplish. It's not about the bling and the hype and the cars and the trips here. It's very much family and healthy finances and things like that. So let's get down to it. So in order to join this business, it is a $39.95 annual fee. So this is basically like your yearly business fee. And when you join, you get to pick whatever products you want. So you don't have to buy some big kit to get started. You can pick whatever products you want to try. And that's it. It comes down to around $200 to start your business. If you think of like the traditional business side, if you're going to start a traditional business, you're going to start out of pocket thousands to tens of thousands, maybe more, depending on what type of business you're starting. That's just your overhead. And then speaking from experience, it takes a long time from there to actually make a return on your investment. So, I mean, you're talking like years and years before you actually like make a dime from your business. And so that's why I love this so much, because it gives like everyday people an opportunity to run a business without having that crazy overhead to worry and stress about. And our goal here is to actually get you your return of investment back the very next week. And we, I believe it was this last year, started weekly pay. So it's a possibility here, which is cool. So let's talk about it. We earn money in 4 different ways. They're right there on the side. So the first is through customer commissions. So when you join, you are going to get a website for yourself. You're going to have a link, and you can share this link. People can go to your page. They can order products from you, and then you earn a commission from what they buy from you, just like any regular business would. The second way we earn is through monthly team commissions. So if you go out and you find people who like what you're doing and they want to join your business, they're going to become your business partner. And so I always kind of think of this as like opening a franchise. And so now you have all your little franchises all over, and you're going to actually start earning money off of their business, just like in a franchise world. So you're going to earn from your customers plus from your own business plus their business as well. So it's really cool how that works. The third way we get paid is through promotional bonuses. So just like a regular job that you would have, when you get promoted, you're going to get a bonus. The cool thing here is our bonuses get really, really big. So I'll show all that in a little bit. And then the fourth way we get paid is through our FFM, which is our financial freedom movement. And I'm actually going to get into that on the next slide. But if you look at the bottom of the page here, this kind of breaks down our first couple of ranks. And I'll show you how you can get to making some money your first month. So that first, oh, can you go back real quick? Sorry. That first rank there is builder. And so to put it really simply without getting too nitty gritty in details, it's basically that 300 OV is basically like 3 orders underneath you. So you just need 3 orders. And then with that, you're going to earn a $50 monthly commission plus that bonus there of $100. And then once you get to the next rank, which is pro, it's basically 6 orders under your whole team. So now you're talking about not just what you're selling, but what your team's selling. So 6 orders across the board, you're going to earn a $100 monthly commission plus that next bonus. And then at the third rank of executive, this is actually our goal to get you here within your first month of joining. So if you hit this rank in the first month, you add up the commission and the bonus, and that's going to be around $750 for your first month. And also, a little side note, right now we are doing Christmas cash. So you actually earn bigger bonuses right now with Christmas cash. And I think it's upward of $1,000 in that first month that you make just for hitting those first 3 ranks. So that is your return of investment plus quite a bit extra for your Christmas shopping or whatever you have to do. Okay, now you could go to the next slide. So financial freedom movement, I just love this. So we're not doing the car plans here. We're not about all the flashy stuff. We're actually in the business of getting people out of debt and setting people up for real financial freedom. And like I said, this is one of the main reasons I partnered with the company. I just absolutely love this. It's so important. And I think it speaks volumes about what this company stands for. So when you join, before you even sell a product, sign up a business partner, anything, you get access to a free financial coach. It's absolutely free. You don't pay a dime for it. And they are going to help you with all of the things listed there on the side. So they're going to help eliminate debt, establish an emergency fund, help with life insurance, all the things. All of that is 100% free to you the minute you sign up. It's absolutely worth its weight in gold. We've met with our financial advisor several times. We already had a financial advisor before, but it was nice to have a second look at stuff, and he's helping us with investments. So it's a really cool thing. It's absolutely free the moment you join. Okay, you can go to the next one.
Did it switch for you?
No.
Oh.
No, it did, but now hold on just a second. Okay, here it is. I see it. Okay, so this is our comp plan. I love it. It's so simple. In other companies I've been in, I didn't even look at the comp plan because they were so confusing. I was just like, whatever, I'll figure it out whenever I start making money. This is amazing. It's a 1-pager. It's super, super simple. It's broken down into the 4 ways we get paid, like I already talked about. We do have a really good 9-minute video that goes over this in great detail. So if that's something you're interested in, if you like digging into the comp plan and want to know more, it's a great video. So reach out to whoever sent you here and they can get you that video. I'm just going to cover a couple of highlights in this and go from there to keep it short. So the first one I want to cover is that group number 2 for the monthly team commission column. So the big thing on the monthly team commission is that is a set base pay. So it's not an average. You're not going to be wondering what your paycheck is. If you hit your rank, you know exactly what you're making. You're not going to make a penny less than that amount. So those are real numbers. There's nothing average about those numbers. And then another thing with this is we build infinite levels deep. And you can actually learn more about this from your sponsor or whoever brought you here. But basically how it works is that as you build your team, you're going to be helping them grow as well. So it's kind of like one big team here. We're not just every man for himself. So when you join with someone, they're going to help you build, you're going to help your team build, and it just goes down and down and down, infinite levels deep. Once you kind of understand this concept, it's kind of mind-blowing how generous this is, and also with that momentum that we're seeing, it's really huge. Okay, so the third group there, those are our one-time rank bonuses, and just notice the amount. They get really big as you go down, which is super exciting. It's very generous. And then that fourth group is our FFM, like I already talked about. And so the main thing here is that once you hit the fourth rank of elite, the company is actually going to start paying off a debt of your choice. So this can go towards credit cards, student loans, mortgage. If you don't have debt, it can go towards retirement, like literally whatever you need. This is extra on top of your paycheck. And it just goes to help pay whatever you want to pay off. So it's super, super cool. Okay, I'm ready for the next one. Yeah. So simple systems that work. So here we have simple systems. We're going to help you win. So this is how you, as a brand new person, you really get plugged in and set up for success. We have systems in place on the team that are going to help you succeed. They're simple, they're duplicatable. Literally anybody can come in, follow the steps one by one, and they will see success. We have onboarding and training that we get you set up on within your first 24 to 48 hours. And we really just try to help you hit the ground running. We're not going to sign you up and then ghost you and you're not going to have anybody to talk to. We're going to be there every step of the way when you get started. And then specifically in our group, the More Life Movement, we have a one-of-a-kind marketing system in there that's designed to really help you hit those goals fast. We have a prospecting system, we have tools and support, we have mentoring, and we basically harness the power of social media to promote and share our business that way. It's plug and play, super easy, gives you everything you need to succeed, and it's actually a lot of fun to do too. So what is next? So when you join, we're going to get you plugged into our chats. We're going to get you plugged into our Facebook groups. You're going to learn the systems. We're going to goal set with you. And we're basically going to grab you by the hand, either in person or virtually, and run you out so you can hit the ground running and get started. This company, it feels like we're on a rocket ship right now. The momentum's crazy. It's a lot of fun. We're seeing a lot of awesome things here. And so we would just love to have you jump on and ride the rocket ship all the way to the top with us. So yeah, so after this call, get in touch with the person who invited you, and they can answer any questions that you have and get you plugged in. So if that is it, I think that's it.
Perfect.